the scene alongside your color analyst. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for another broadcast at the GridIron Football League, powered by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. You can follow and watch live or stream all of their events and games on their YouTube page, Squad Goals, Inc., where they ask that you like, share, and subscribe. We are in the midst of our pledge campaign, so each event that we host is paired with our mission to bring forth and raise bully awareness. Specifically, we as a nonprofit organization aim to bring awareness to youth and adults about the different types of bullying that exist and addressing the long-term trauma that bullying can cause. I am your host, Teddy McQueen on the scene, alongside your color analyst and my brother for today, Coach Cornelius Bogard. And yes, we are bully-free. We ask that you also take the pledge to be bully-free and help Squad Goals, Inc. in their efforts to raise bullying awareness. You can visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge. Once again, visit yesbullyfree.org. Coach Bo, here we are in Long. We've taken a drive. We're down in Erie, Pennsylvania, getting ready for a GridIron football game event between the Howard Huskies, who've traveled all the way from Cleveland as well, to take on the Erie Express. So the Howard Huskies coming into this game. Coach, we saw them 2 weeks ago in a rainy game, to say the least, where it ended up having to be stopped because of the lightning. So right now they're sitting at a position of 1-2-1 in their Extreme North Division, and the Erie Express are rolling just as their name solidifies to a 4-0 start right now in this division. So the Express have been putting up numbers in boatloads over the course of the season. Coach, we've seen them put up a 100-point game against the Virginia Smash. Last 2 weeks, they just put up 58 points against the Cleveland Cobras. So the Howard Huskies have their hands full today. And we were able to speak with Coach James Howard before the game, and his game plan is to pretty much slow them down and keep the game, keep things under control so they're not scoring numbers in bunches. How can he do that?
Well, first of all, they definitely have to take care of the ball on the offensive side, minimize their turnovers. That's the biggest catch, and not too many 4-and-outs. So they do have to get some first downs to actually exhibit what he's trying to put together there. And then secondly, defensively, they've been playing well, actually. They got to definitely do the same thing this week. They're going to have to play well. So it's going to be interesting. A young team against a more mature veteran team that's been around the league, been around actually 12, 15 years as an organization. So it's going to be a good game.
So we look forward to this game. It's coming up right here. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back for the start of the Howard Huskies taking on the Erie Express. Live here from Dollinger Field. Don't forget, this broadcast is being powered by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. Squad Goals, Inc. We are in the midst of our pledge campaign to lift bully awareness. We ask that you take the pledge to be bully-free alongside of us and help donate by visiting yesbullyfree.org. Once again, that is yesbullyfree.org. So we're going to take a small break, and we'll be back for the start of the Erie Express taking on the Howard Huskies. Back here at Dollinger Field, if you're just joining us, where the Erie Express are playing host to the visiting Howard Huskies. Live broadcast of the GridIron Developmental Football League, which is so compatible with our Squad Goals Inc. pledge campaign. Of course, the Developmental League helping young men, young athletes get to that next level. Just like Squad Goals Inc. in their bully-free and bully awareness pledge campaign, looking to also lift youth and young men and women show them the effects of bully awareness, and through mentoring and classes help them have just a better quality of life and better outlook, of more positive outlook on life. So here we are getting ready for the start of this one. The ball was kicked out of bounds, so it'll be a penalty on the flag, and penalty on the play, and they'll start this one on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, if you see a little shake of the camera, everyone, it's a lovely windy day here in Erie, PA. So bear with us with the movement of the cameras, just the wind blowing in an area where we're very, very comfortable. And right now, that's all that really matters. We want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But enjoy the game, though. Definitely enjoy the game.
Definitely great weather out here in Erie, Pennsylvania. So the Erie will start with the ball on the 35-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, Shannon Jackson. He stumbles ahead for just a couple there. If you're not familiar with the Erie Express, very high-powered and scoring offensive football team. However, the Huskies over the past couple of weeks have shown just how strong they can be on defense.
Yeah, they can be very, very competitive. So,
especially their corners play a great job on being on the island and not having to rely on the safety too much, which I'm pretty sure will play a big part in this football game today. So it'll be Brandon Hanna at quarterback for the Express. Hanna with 4 wide receivers. Dunn to go in motion. He'll hand off to Dunn. Dunn running to the right outside. Dunn has a hole and still carrying Huskies as he goes down about 2 yards short of the first down. So Brandon Dunn, their number 1 running back, coming in motion and just taking the handoff from Hanna and getting to that outside.
yeah, as you see right there, Howard Huskies got to do a little more gang tackling. Everybody have to rally to the ball, so that's going to be important today.
So it'll be 3rd down here and about 4. Hanna once again with 4 wide receivers. Man in motion here. Inside handoff, however, and they have a 1st down and more. That's once again the running back, number 32, Shannon Jackson on that one. So big back there. And a big play resulting in a 1st down. So 6'2", 255 pounds is Jackson.
Yeah, he's a big guy there. Like I keep saying, they're going to have to definitely all rally to the ball and gang tackle. Huskies got a man down here, unfortunately. They definitely need all their horses for this game. Hopefully there's nothing tragic that's going on here.
Yeah, and sometimes when you make these long road trips, you tend to dibble down your roster a little bit just to make the travel easier. So you hate to lose anybody right now.
Look like maybe he rolled his ankle. Yeah, it looked like his left ankle, he rolled it.
Trying to find out who that may be, limping off the court, number 40, limping off the field.
Yeah, I was just told there was Ron Washington there that went down.
Oh, yeah, the offensive lineman there.
Offensive and defensive line.
Yeah. And I believe he was a guy in the last game we saw who kind of came in and played the fullback also on offense. So able to walk off, so hopefully he's okay. We'll get back to the football game. And a first down and 10, Erie Express just past midfield. However, in Husky territory already. The snap. Another inside handoff to the man in motion. This time it's going to go across the left side.
Yeah, it seems to me they're going to try to get him going sideline to sideline, then try to pop him up the middle with the big 6'2" guy. So they just got to stay disciplined and don't overplay it.
That was number 24, Antonio Batista, on that play. He'll bring up second down and about 7. Left side of the field now for Hannah and offense. The snap, another inside handoff to Karan Williams, and Williams brought down. Great defense there by the Huskies.
I will tell you this, if they're expecting to get around the corner on the Huskies, that's going to be a hard thing to do. So it's actually playing a little favor for the Huskies. Keep it out of the hand of the big 6'2" kid.
Exactly. So, as you said, Coach, I believe the Huskies will have a problem defending the run. However, getting around the corner is not going to give the Express too much positive yards, especially if they keep doing it back and back. So we'll see what they do here on a long, about a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 here. Williams in motion again.
Procedure there. Offensive lineman jumping.
So this will help the Huskies defense out. So false start there on the Erie Express.
Yeah, it's like they're timing off.
Well, it seems that they were trying to disguise the handoff there, and he kind of got there before the ball was snapped, throwing the count off.
Yeah.
So it'll be Shannon Jackson in the backfield along and to the right side of Hannah on a 3rd and long. The snap. Hannah's going to have to throw this time. Has a man across the middle, and that was almost picked off.
Yeah, you know, I tell you on that one there, it's a lot of big guys behind the line of scrimmage. He might have been able to take that one home. Might have been able to take it home. So at least they got to pick up one first down here on this possession.
But if you're the Huskies, you're happy with that.
Yeah, it's still early. 10 minutes, 51 seconds here in the first quarter.
As you mentioned, one of their keys to is keeping the offense of the Express off the field. So not a 3 and out, but it feels as if it so, because after the first down, they held them.
You hear 10 minutes clock running, 10 minutes and 30 seconds here.
And that was actually Jacoby Brown that almost picked that off on the last play for the Huskies.
Yeah, Jacoby's a playmaker for the squad. So
the Express will punt now from the Husky 46. High punt, high snap. Nice punt, however.
Is anybody going to block, or are they going to pick it up here?
And Express are down in right at about the 22-yard line. So the Huskies will start their offense at the 22-yard line. So the Express, they were trying to go sideline to sideline, and I'm not sure if that was see what they can get. So when they come in the second time, they'll know what to expect. "10 minutes left here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, you're watching coverage of the GridIron Developmental Football League. We are live here at Dollar General Field in Erie, Pennsylvania. Score is 0-0. The Huskies with a first down and a high snap way over the quarterback.
Wow. Yeah, it's, you know, just the whole pace of this game here is just kind of slow. You know, I don't know. Definitely hope it picks up here a little bit.
Burpo able to save that one from going into the end zone, but the snap was way over quarterback Juwan Carlisle. So now the Huskies will start in a hole, a big hole at that. It's going to be about second down and 27. So now Carlisle under center.
Oh my
Flags on a play now. If this is a false start, this is not the way you want to start if you're the Huskies.
Yes. Half the distance to the goal. Can't move it any further, so what the heck.
And it is a false start against owner Veronica Howard and head coach James Howard. Howard Huskies here, just a tough start, and right now you just want to concentrate on getting the safety, and they haven't even had a positive snap yet. So second down and about 32 here, and I believe this is a safety.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the play call was there. Are they having problems at center?
Oh, they had a touchdown on that.
Wow. So a touchdown for the Erie Express. Not sure if the snap just came out wrong, and it looked as if it never even reached Carlisle if they were looking for a boot quarterback sneak, but the Huskies unfamiliarly almost score a touchdown for the Express on that one. So,
you know, one thing about it, you know, it's a long game here, but the Huskies been kind of youthful. You just got to make sure their heads stay in the game. You know, that's going to be the key.
Yeah, as you mentioned, very early in the game, sometimes you want to get all the mistakes and all the jitters out early so that guys can kind of settle down. But as you mentioned, youngest team in the league across the nation, so coming in here against a very experienced Express team who have no problem putting up numbers.
Yeah, I think they're on the average Express. I mean, Howard Huskies here is 20 years old. So
the Express will kick the field goal here after point. Very windy the conditions here in the box. Not sure how they are on the field, but the snap, the kick is up, and it looks like it's blown all the way right. Oh, actually it was good. So
yeah.
So the Express score first. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 7-0, the Erie Express over the Howard Huskies.
Yeah, you can see the camera there shaking and let you know how windy it is out here. So.
Yeah, so great kick there, and him able to kick through that wind and still get it between the goalposts. That was number 29, Noah Ackerman, player out of Edinburgh University, was able to kick that one through. So the Huskies offense will be able to come back on the field and just try to put together positive yardage here. So Ditzler to kick this one off.
Yeah, show you how windy it is. The ball blew off the tee there, so don't know the rules of this league. If it falls again, does someone have to hold it or what? We'll find out.
So Ditzler now with an onside kick, and I believe that the Huskies not even prepared for it, but no one touched it, so I believe it has to be illegal.
Did it pass 10 yards on that? I couldn't really tell.
It did pass 10 yards.
It did.
And the Huskies totally unprepared for that. They were about 15 yards back. So, wow, a great play call by the Express on that one.
You know, this is I don't know if that ball passed 10 yards. I really don't before the guy touched that ball.
Well, they placed the ball on the 40, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that ball was past the 50-yard line when he recovered.
When he recovered that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because as I mentioned, the Huskies were totally unprepared. As soon as he kicked the ball, they were backing up. And it bounced.
Well, my question is now, why are they spotting the ball
I'm not
on
sure.
the 45, and the guy actually got tackled on the Huskies 40? So maybe we'll get a ruling on that at halftime, because I really –
yeah, we'll be back. We'll get information on that and from the viewers and watchers what's going on also on that play. Nevertheless, it is the Express ball. Now we're going to have a false start.
They got encroachment.
Wow, so able to draw him offsides was the offensive line on Devon Barnes. So encroachment, penalty on the Huskies. 1st and 5 for the Express. Hand in the backfield. The handoff to Jackson. Jackson breaking a couple tacks, and Jackson able to truck forward for the first down.
Yeah, I think that's what his third carry today.
So Shannon Jackson able to move the sticks. It'll be first down from the Husky 47 here. Hannah with trips to the right. And Jackson also is to his right. Fake to Jackson, looked at the screen. Now go down field and almost complete to the wide receiver, Corey McWilliams.
Yeah, he threw that ball behind him completely, so.
So 7:40 left in the first quarter here. Hand off to Jackson again. Inside. Jackson getting through the hole and busting outside. And once again picking up positive yards by the gain of 6 there for the running back, Shannon Jackson.
Yeah, every time he's touching it now, he's averaging 4 to 6, 5 to 6 yards now, definitely. Kind of hurt him by losing it big in there on the defensive line, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say the defensive line is not getting a push at all there.
No.
From the snap's kind of hard. But now empty backfield now for Hannah. 5 wide receivers. He's going to go to the air. He's looking, scrambling. Now he's going to take off. And Brandon Hannah with space, and he'll run out of bounds on a 3rd down, but able to pick up enough for the first. And they'll move the chains. And Erie Express moving downfield just as the Express chain in the background moves.
Yeah, same direction, almost the same speed.
We were questioning that as we came onto the field here. How many trains they were having? This is about the third one of the evening, of the afternoon so far.
No, I think this is the third one of the hour. So
1st and 10 for Hannah. Hannah looking to throw. Outside, had a man wide open. It's Terry Jackson. Jackson breaks a few tackles on him. He's down inside the red zone. And Terry Jackson arrogantly telling Hannah to give him the ball back. He's got his man. See what they do here on 1st and 10. Rush up the middle. Hannah avoids it. Now Hannah's going to take off. He's got nothing but green in front of him. And a couple of Huskies and finally pushed out of bounds, but we do have
flags
penalties.
here. Yeah. It's 2 of them. Well, we know it wasn't roughing the passer because the passer hit the ball. So it's probably a hold and unsportsmanlike conduct on a hit here on the sidelines, one of the two. And a game like this, it just got to go, yeah, that's a hold, as I figured. Game like this, you know, guys just got to be careful, and because it's really tough. Both teams are walking on the field, walking off the field. There's Coach Bogart wouldn't allow that. I don't care what's going on out here. Lots of walking.
Right, that's one thing I teach my son in Kung Fu is anytime they do something, they got to run to go do it. Run.
Yeah. Everything should be game speed at all times.
5:44 left in this first quarter. After the penalty.
There's another penalty flag there.
Yeah. Came off sides. So Hannah with a free play here to throw it up. Pressure barreling down on him. And Hannah made a scramble and get away in the backfield. Now he's all the way with blockers in front of him. Finally brought back down at the 17-yard line. Excuse me, 13-yard line. So Hannah had 4 defenders barreling down on him in the backfield.
I don't know, man. He did call.
And he was able to just scramble away from all 4 of them and pick up about 15 yards.
I don't know what they're calling, man.
I'm not sure either because
Guy crossed the line of scrimmage, and I don't know what he's. Okay, well,
it shouldn't be a first down, I don't believe.
Well, I guess they gave him the yardage from the broken play. He ran upfield, so.
7-0 here, Erie Express.
Sorry about that. We're chasing papers. We're chasing everything out here.
Handoff to Jackson, and finally Shannon Jackson brought down at about the 4-yard line. Just had to grab his leg there and hold on for dear life. Looked as if they were trying to wrestle down a dinosaur there.
Yeah, he had the playmaker Jacoby Brown on that, so trust me, he's not going to give up. Probably outweigh him by 100 pounds.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
4 minutes and ticking in this first quarter. I was going to hand off to the speed back, Chris Daly.
There's another flag.
Daly got into the end zone, but as you mentioned, Coach, flag on the play.
A first down, a face mask or something defensively when they throw it that far out. It's 1-inch yard line. Oh, no, it's something on the offensive. No. What was the call? Give them half the centimeter to the goal line or something, maybe, huh?
Yeah, something. Need a concrete wall right now to stop Jackson from getting in the end zone. Direct snap. That's going to be a touchdown to the running back, Shannon Jackson. So the Express, with their second score of the afternoon, that'll make the score 13-0 here. 3:48 left in the first quarter. So the things going the way of the Express right now. They'll go for another field goal. Be the kicker, once again, Jeremy Ditzler. And Ditzler splits this one right down the upright. So 14-0 here. The Erie Express over the visiting Howard Huskies. So the Express came out on their first drive. The Huskies were able to defend well. However, on their first possession of the game, they kind of had a high snap that sent them all the way back to the goal line. And then a penalty after that and a bad snap. And Express were able to score on a defensive touchdown. Then the following kick, they kicked the onside kick. Were able to gain control of that. Big plays out of their running quarterback, Brandon Hannon, on their second drive. And that and the combination of Shannon Jackson, Express able to just pretty much run that one down the throat to the Huskies that time. So they'll kick this one off. I'm sure the Huskies and the special teams are better prepared for any surprises that Eric Richardson and the Express may have for them. Ditzler to kick. And this one's line drive. And the return down the left, and
wow,
he's brought down quickly.
Yeah, he's just snatched down to the ground.
And they'll start this one on the 20-yard line. Return of about 5 there on that one. Once again, this broadcast is being brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc., who are in the midst of their pledge campaign to lift bully awareness. We ask that you would like to donate and take the pledge. Visit yesbullyfree.org and take that pledge. So Carlisle and the Huskies come out now, 5 wide receivers set. Quarterback keeper there, and Carlisle actually able to pick up about 6 yards on that. So
good run.
Spread the defense out of the Express, and Carlisle just took off after the snap. Be a second and actually picked up about 8 on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Huskies.
Yeah, he's got to make sure you protect the ball too. So stand in the same empty set here. Look like the Express playing straight man across the board here.
Man in motion now. He'll fake it to him, and Carlisle will slide, and he took a shot to the head.
Oh yeah,
and he's hurt.
Yeah, he might have a concussion, man. He could have broke his neck on that.
Carlisle committed to the quarterback slide, and
yeah, you can't do that, man. That's and see, that's what I talked about the pace of this game here. It's so slow, and guys do dumb stuff like that, and that's what it truly was, a dumb play. He should be ejected, but he's still on the field. They need to throw him out. So, but I was letting the league know that's a guy that needs to be thrown out. This is developmental football. Nothing like that is acceptable on the field. So, if the league asked me, he should be done.
Carlisle walked to the sideline.
Yeah, you can break somebody's neck and spine like that. You can't do that. And they still leave him on the field. It's terrible. Then the coaches on their sideline should say something about that too.
Yeah, and I believe Coach James Howard is getting into the sideline ref over there.
Yeah, because that's just terrible. It's a terrible play. It's just
so automatic first down, of course, there.
Oh my gosh.
A bad snap there, and not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're having center problems or what.
Yeah, it's a combination of both, probably.
I'm not sure who that was in the quarterback, but he comes out and we'll see what the Huskies do here for offense and who will be at the helm.
I think he's back in the ball game.
I'm not showing him on my active roster, so we'll find out at half one about that onside kick and who number 17 may be for the Huskies right now. Snap and a handoff. Keeper and tackled at after about 4 yards. So coaching staff has just updated us. That's Raheem Townsend, number 17, at quarterback now for the Howard Huskies. Townsend looking at a third down. After that bad snap, so it's third and long here, about 3rd and 13. The snap, Townsend inside hand fake. He's going to look to throw.
Oh, that's pass interference.
And he was grabbing, and they do call pass interference. He was trying to hook up with that wide receiver, Double D, Dayton Davis, and clearly pass interference. Davis a great route runner himself, so.
Excuses on that misplay. We're running from B's now, so. We're going to try to stay focused here, everyone.
So, Coach Bo and I up. Very nice press box, but we are within the elements here of wind and summer insects.
Pollen.
But that's what the summer brings.
It's a beautiful day to be outside, though, I'll tell you that.
Beautiful day.
4 seconds here left in the first quarter of a very, very slow-moving game. Okay, what's the call, buddy? First down. Where is he? That's not accurate. That's what? Okay, so where was the ball spotted?
So are they
15 yards from the 40? That is not correct. What are you doing? 15 yards from the 40-yard line. Oh, these officials need to be trained. And he gives 10 yards. What is that? You got to go up another 5.
It's either that or you got to give them the automatic first down.
Pass interference is it's pass interference, right?
Yeah, I thought he got. I thought you.
15-yard penalty, 10-yard penalty. I don't know. I don't think they even know, but that's what it is.
Well, it was 3rd and 13. The ball was at about the 37-yard line, so they've moved it about, 13 yards. But as you mentioned, Coach, nothing is making sense right now because
why is it 3rd down?
Yeah, it's 3rd down, and they didn't move the ball 15 yards. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing now. They went ahead and rolled those 4 seconds out. We're in the second quarter now, so they've changed field. So teams have switched field. However, once again, it shouldn't be 3rd down, and the ball should be in the express territory.
I think the officials keep pointing 1st down, not 3rd. Okay, so 1st down. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go.
The ball still didn't move enough yards. And
I guess it's developmental for the officials too. Who knows?
We're all trying to get to the next level, and it's a together thing. Team effort.
Team effort. Let's go.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Coach Bo and I are teaming up at the Larchmere Rock the Block Parade tomorrow. We'll be hosting a fish fry fundraiser, so come out. Parade starts at about noon. If you're looking for our stand, we'll be right next
to a big tent. Just look for the biggest tent on the street. We're not going to tell you what's in it. Just come to the tent.
So 1st down for the Huskies now at the 50-yard line. Davis in motion. Townsend still at quarterback. And actually it's Carlisle at quarterback. Try to hand off to Burpo, and Burpo just swallowed up and burped out in the backfield. So a loss on 1st down there. That'll bring up 2nd and 14. So happy to see that Juwan Carlisle back in the game now at quarterback for the Huskies. Go with 4 wide receivers here. Burpo on the line to block. And he's got an assignment in front of him. Bobble pass. I'm not sure how the referee whistled that dead there.
The quarterback landed on top of it.
He tried to hand off to Dayton Davis, and bad exchange there, but Davis seemed as if he kind of gave up on the play.
Yeah. As I said before, this is going to be one of those games that they can keep the guys' heads in it, the youthful age,
So after starting the second quarter off on a 1st and 10 from the 50, Huskies are backed up to the 35-yard line. Facing a third and 25 here. The snap, and it's Townsend in the game now. Townsend scrambling right. Townsend looking to throw. It's going to go downfield, and this one's out of bounds. Nearly picked off. Not enough air behind that ball for Townsend and the Huskies. They'll go into a 4th down. $13 minutes left in this first half. Erie Express leading in this one 14-0 over the Howard Huskies. If you've been following us and watching coverage of the Lou League, you know we are in playoff. We're in playoff time, and
yeah, we're in the semifinals this week. Next week is the championship. So if you're a big-time basketball fan, you got to catch us on sglive.com or Squad Goes Inc. YouTube page. So definitely some good games going on with some of the top guards in Northeast Ohio. That's getting up and down that court. And one of the greatest leagues right now in Northeast Ohio. So come out and join us this Sunday. Your main man, McQueen, on the scene. He'll be there with, they said Skip, right?
Yep, Big Skip.
Big Skip. Be his co-host.
He'll be my co-host, Big Skip, a former player of the Lou League.
Yeah. I'll be watching from the Larchmere Rock the Blocks, and I'll be coming in live just to check out and have some fun and kind of give a little insight if I'm not too busy cooking. So, but I know I'll be busy cooking. Teddy be busy there, and we'll all have a great Sunday. So at fourth down, and they're an empty set. They're like they're going for it.
So Townsend is going to look to throw this one up, I assume. Rolling left. Now he needs to roll back right just so he can get the ball off. Good. Got a man. He got Davis downfield.
Across the line of scrimmage now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was even looking to throw that ball because he had two wide receivers downfield. However, it'll be a turnover on downs. And hopefully the Huskies can their defense can come out and provide them a spark here in this contest. They're down 14-0. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your boy Coach Bogart. While I'm here dialing up plays, make sure you like and share this video with all your friends.
Hey, this is your boy McQueen on the scene. While you're watching, please make sure to like and share this station with all your friends.
Back at you here with live coverage. Express ball here on the 50. Hand off to the big back. Runs over one guy. To Kobe Brown, he looks like. And pick up about 10, 26 yards on the play.
So Shannon Jackson continuing to cause the Huskies defense problems.
You know, and it just never fails. And a big back like that crosses the line of scrimmage, that first level of D. It's going to be definitely hard for that second and third level to make a tackle there. So it's just so much larger.
So now they express the snap. Hannah looking to throw. Thought about it. Now pressure comes. Scrambles away to the left side. Still looking to throw. Now he'll just throw it out of bounds and get to a second down. Wise played out there by the quarterback, Brandon Hannah.
The secondary can cover. They always been pretty good at that this year. This guy, that defensive line is struggling today.
Yeah, the main thing I've seen over the course of their games is they mainly have a problem just covering that, as you mentioned, that outside run.
Yeah, today with big 6'2" Shannon there.
But
it's any run up the middle. They get past that first level, that's it.
To their defense, though, they've played against some pretty big backs here in the past couple of weeks. Each team has had a big back. We saw them in their first game against the Virginia Smash. They had
that first level though was decent.
Yeah,
yeah. That defensive line was playing well. You know, I think today they were actually short.
Kind of beat up
2 players actually, and then their one defensive lineman just went down.
So second down for Hannah now. Fake to Jackson, going down the seam, and this one's caught by Corey McWilliams, and McWilliams will just walk into the end zone and get the third score of the day for the Erie Express. So on a pass that almost looked as if it was going to be picked off, McWilliams just Great route runner, came across the middle. Great timing play there by the Express.
Yeah, just as we gave a positive there, he had a switch on that play there. They ran a little crossing route there, and the corner didn't go with his guy. He actually picked up the crossing man. So a little pick crossing pattern there. So that's just the youthful age and discipline. You got to cover your man.
So once again, Jeremy Ditzler. His third attempt of the afternoon. He's 2 for 2 so far.
But is it me or this kid don't have on shoulder pads there?
The kicker?
Yeah.
It may not.
Yeah, I didn't think you could play football without shoulder pads. I've heard of knee pads, but I've never heard of no shoulder pads. So, but.
And that kick is good for Ditzler.
No, he don't have on any shoulder pads.
No, you can tell.
Wow.
And he'll turn around and kick the ball off.
Yeah. So he probably not going to tackle anybody, I'll tell you that much. So I don't think he have on any pads in his pants.
Yeah, I
think he's
only the pad I see is in his stomach.
That was good. That was unsportsmanlike conduct. That's a flag on you. By the way, everyone, you can catch us both on Unsportsmanlike Conduct every Friday. Every Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. with your main man, EP from Cleveland.
So shout out to EP from Cleveland and voiceoftheradio.com. As Coach Bo mentioned, you can catch us every Friday, 3 p.m. to normally 5 p.m., but it is Unsportsmanlike Conduct, where we talk sports.
5:30.
And a whole bunch of other things.
I think it's going to go 6 o'clock one day. Might be an all-nighter we might pull up in there the way we go, but ultimately it's a fun day. Come out. And,
Mike Smalley on the show yesterday. He's got a comedy show going on this evening at the Lakeshore Cultural Center, so go out and check that out.
Yeah.
I believe tickets are $30 at the door, but a couple of comedians going to be there. Most infamously, it'll be Pops, John Witherspoon. So bang, 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 he'll be in the building.
Bang, bang, bang.
Go check that out. Great weekend to get out and enjoy time. Kickoff here by Ditzler, straight down the middle. Picked up, going to the right side.
That's a couple flags.
Javon Johnson. Johnson finally brought down. And as you mentioned, Coach, got some laundry on the field.
Yeah, it's that's a lot of flags. We should have started counting. Yeah,
so we're going to figure out what this flag is about. But let's take the time. Let you know that we are in the midst of our pledge campaign. So as we mentioned, tomorrow, Coach Bo will be at the Larchmere Rock the Block for a fish fry fundraising event. So that event is put together just as well as this broadcast.
And got to give Miss Bogart there some props, man.
Miss Bogart will be there also.
Seasoning that fish up, and whew, you talking about finger licking good. We're going to have the hot sauce for you. You're going to have some ketchup with the fries. We're going to have some nice beverages to wash it down with. Come on out and join us, definitely.
Most definitely. And at the same time, help lift us in our pledge campaign to lift bully awareness and help our youth and young adults identify. It's one of the most important parts in fixing a problem is identifying the problem and identifying the different types of bullying. And from there, dealing with the long-term trauma bullying can cause. Because at the core, if you know the definition and you know, normally, a lot of people, we do things that we don't know what the consequence may be. If we knew what the consequence may be, we may not do it. Or, we hurt people and we say things that we can't take back. Actions that can't be unreversed, and we don't realize that the effect that it may have on the other person. So bullying is at the top of that list, and the trauma that it causes. So we ask that you help us in our pledge campaign to lift bully awareness. You can always visit yesbullyfree.org. We want you to take the pledge. Take the pledge to be bully free. And it's simple. I, Teddy McQueen, pledge to not play a part in any social or emotional things that may harm myself or anybody else. I am bully free. So we invite you to be bully free also. Visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge. If you're just joining us, we are here at Dollinger Field.
At the home of the state champs, Cathedral Prep High School in Erie, PA.
The Ramblers.
Yeah, Cathedral Prep definitely is one of the top teams in Erie, PA.
And Erie, PA is definitely a top city that has trains coming through it.
Oh my gosh, you're talking busy. This is a hub here.
So it actually adds a nice effect to the background. I like to see the trains going past. I know the train engineers aren't happy with it, but I like to see the graffiti on there also.
Some artists out here, isn't there? These guys can draw.
These guys can draw.
These guys can draw.
And I mean, they do that all in the midst of the train sitting there for a half an hour or so, or overnight stay.
You know, I wonder if they like hook a rope to it and paint the train while it's moving.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I can't. I look at some of this graffiti and I say, how did they get up there?
Daredevils, that's for sure. That's right there, a piece.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
all the way up there. So
I like that one.
That's nice.
Yeah. We're not saying it's nice because of destruction of property, but
that property doesn't look like as if it's doing anything right now anyway. The piece graffiti is almost the best thing on there. So second down here, Huskies with a direct snap. And I believe that was. Looked as if it was okay. No, that was Carlisle again, Jawan Carlisle. And on that quarterback keeper able to pick up about 3 or 4. So the offense of the Huskies today just a little stagnant. Past couple of weeks has been Hunter Fairchild at quarterback. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah,
seem to be doing a pretty decent job, but today it'll be Jawan Carlisle. And then for first time at quarterback, he's going up against a tough team in the Erie Express.
Yeah, this give you some top experience real quick. That's
give
for
it,
sure.
Put some stripes on his chest. Carlisle tried to go deep there. Intended receiver, Jacob Bailey. So Bailey. Just bad timing there. I thought he'd be able to turn around and get that ball, but it was short.
Yeah, that wind kind of batted that thing down. They're actually throwing into the wind, so got to have a strong arm to do that. So
yeah, the wind here in Erie, Pennsylvania is blowing very hard.
But it's very cool. It's really nice.
And the Howard Huskies are faced with a 4th down. And with an empty backfield, they're going to go with it here. Nothing to lose. Townsend in the backfield now. Townsend with the snap, which is high. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's scrambling. Now he can't throw it, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And there'll be another turnover on downs for the Express. And they're going to turnover on downs for the Huskies, giving the Express very good field position here. The Express up 21-0.
By the way, any other program is really interested in us doing the media coverage. If you want to be a sponsored organization, we'll come out and cover your games live and do some play-by-play with you guys, taking the pledge. At yesbullyfree.com, or you could actually send us an email to Cornelius Bogard, Bogard, at sbcglobal.net, or you can actually just go to our Instagram page and IAM_bullyfree. Inbox is there, or you can contact the Howard Huskies. They're definitely a big part and supporter of what we do. and they can put you in touch with us so you can join our campaign pledge. Be a sponsored organization. So more to come, though, definitely.
Lots more to come from the Squad Goals Inc. organization, as well as the Erie Express that they handed off to Jackson here. And Jackson, actually, that was number 22, Brandon Dunn. Dunn busting outside and able to pick up about 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Express.
Who's at quarterback now? Number 1. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Hannah.
So. Okay. Still Hannah in.
Yep, still Hannah in. And this time he's got Chris Daly in the backfield with him. Low snap for Hannah here. Able to pick it up. Got to pay attention to Hannah because he's a running quarterback, however.
Lots of time.
Hannah looking to throw. He's got a man in the middle, and he'll just tippy-toe and kind of spring out of bounds. So good defense there by the Huskies.
You're watching GridIron Developmental Football League. Express is one of the top teams, though. So the Huskies, been a new team, young team in the league. They expected them to be as good as they are.
Must have been a flag on that play.
Yeah, but I will give Express a big shout out, guys. Way to take it easy with some class. Besides number 78, still ejecting. Get somebody hurt like that. It was terrible. But big shout out, guys. You guys are showing a lot of class here. Just getting ready and prepare for the postseason. Make a run. Would definitely wish you good luck for that.
And definitely plan on being there.
Yeah.
So 3rd down there for Hannah and the Express. Looking to throw. Man outside once again is McWilliams. And McWilliams drops the ball. Incomplete pass there. And we'll see what the Express and Coach Mark Pilling decide to do here on this 4th down. 21-0 here.
7 minutes here in the 2nd quarter, right before we get to half.
I've heard a rumor that they have a very nice concession stand here at Dollargen Field. So
yeah, it wasn't a rumor. They had some pizza in there, some hot dogs, some tons of snacks. So.
I'll have to go check that out at halftime here. Since we've made this trip all the way to Erie, PA.
Nice ride, though.
If I can't go to the casino, I can go to the concession stand.
CC, huh?
Punt here by Ditzler. And that kick is good, so. Express deciding to kick there. Funny, though, because in their last game against the Cobras, the Express, they failed each and every one of their 2-point conversions. They come out this week and not sure if they found a kicker. Somebody qualified and stepped up and say, I can kick the ball, coach, but Brandon Ditzler, 4 for 4 today.
He can kick the ball.
3 after points and 1 field goal there.
I will say this, though. I hope he's just as good with shoulder pads on, knee pads on, the proper equipment to play football. So, but it seems to me he probably would be.
So 6:32 left here in the first half. The Huskies just having a hard time on offense. But as we mentioned, very young team. And games like this, they don't beat you, they teach you. So.
Oh, yeah.
As I tell my son, you don't never lose. You either win or you
learn.
You learn.
Yeah. Great philosophy there. So it's
when you can take it all the way until adulthood. So
yeah. We're up here by the speakers, so hopefully need too many copyright infringements up here. Next break here, we'll give you the definitions on yesbullyfree.org website of bullying. So it's a class game here, definitely class act, guys. kicking it off the ground. Here's a
Bobbly,
live
bobbly,
ball.
bobbly,
Did it
bobbly,
get in the end zone?
bobbly
Did it get in?
kick.
Did it get on it? It got in. Touchback. Yeah.
And the Express were hoping the Huskies had touched it, but
Even if he did, I think the officials probably would act like they didn't see it. Quick definition here: abuse or mistreatment of someone vulnerable by someone stronger, more powerful, etc. The actions and behavior of a bully. Prone to or characterized by overbearing mistreatment and domination of others. So that's the true definition of bullying. Huskies going to come out with the ball on the 25-yard line. And if you hear all that wind, of course, as we said before, we're up here in the comfortable on top of the press box, which is it's actually a fabulous
rooftop.
Yeah.
A rooftop. I mean, yeah, we got space here. We could could have brought a grill up here. Just a little too windy though.
Yeah.
Probably
would have went well.
grill.
Yeah, it would have went well. Flame would have kept going. That's for sure.
We would have had people in the stands coming up here.
Oh yeah, maybe fundraise with some snacks.
Fake handoff here for Townsend.
You know, if he get a few blocks, you know, he may have some room to run.
I think he just needs to complete one pass. I think he just needs to go ahead and, you know, give him the 4 wide receiver set, give him a back there, Burpo or someone to give him a block and give him some time. But I believe these receivers can get open on these DBs of the Express. I believe Dayton Davis could get open.
Yeah, those flags are blowing the wrong direction though. Next break, we'll give you a view of those flags. You can see how windy it is up here on top.
I believe Justin Harris would be able to get open. So now Townsend looking like he's going to throw. He does, and that one just came out.
Yeah,
it just came out his hand. Incomplete pass. The receiver was number 13, Jacob Bailey.
Yeah, if you look at the top right corner of your screen there, you can actually see those flags moving around up there.
Yeah. Third and long here for the Huskies. Raheem Townsend still at quarterback. Dayton Davis spread all the way out to the right. It's hard to get offense going, especially in this wind. Townsend looking for somewhere to run and escape. Pushes off the defender, now outruns him. Now he'll throw it. He has a man downfield and just a little short there again. Once again, trying to go to Bailey, Jacob Bailey over the top. And that one just kind of caught the wind and dropped. 4:58 here left in the first half.
Yeah, it's a character game though. Guys, just keep playing. Don't give up.
Marlon, Tyree, and Ricky Barnes were on the coverage for your Erie Express.
(24-0) here. Express over the Huskies. Great day for football here Saturday afternoon. Live from Dollargen Field in Erie, Pennsylvania. Townsend looking to throw now. Once again escaping the defense, but incomplete pass. Thrown outside and complete to the sideline. 4:19 left. And another turnover on downs for the Huskies. Brandon Hanna and the Express will return to the field.
Hey, this your boy Coach Bogart. While I'm here dialing up plays, make sure you like and share this video with all your friends.
Hey, this your boy McQueen on the scene. While you watching, please make sure to like and share this station with all your friends. So Hannah will remain in the game at QB. And the Express will start this drive on the 25-yard line. Hannah going deep, man up top, and this one is caught for a touchdown. Number 8, Karan Williams, bringing that one in. So on 1st down and 10.
Yeah, he just got outran.
Yeah.
The corner created separation when he looked back. A lot of these young guys got to get it. So I hope you guys are actually watching the game here. You can't look back. As soon as you look back, you create that separation. You got to turn right when the receiver's hands move. So not in stride, but when they look back for the ball and raise their hands. So be all right, guys. Just learn.
You don't have to. You won't. Incidental contact, keeping your hand on his arm or whatever. Just little body contact can show you where he's at. But touchdown there. Great pass. Hannah hooking up with Williams. And Ditzler out here to kick another after. Snap. And Ditzler able to split this one also. So in the win, the Express able to knock that one down 31-0 here.
That's for real. My mother be like, running from bees. We'll be right back with you.
Back to Dollinger Field here. The Express kicking it off to the Huskies, and a great kick. Short return. For the Huskies. That was Lamont Thomas on that 8-yard return. Huskies going to start this drive. And they're about the 11 and 12-yard line. 4:09 left here in the second quarter. So the Huskies here, ball on the 11-yard line. Raheem Townsend still at QB. Harris in the slot. Townsend rolling right. Looking to throw. Try to hook it with Dayton Davis, and this one just beyond the reach of Davis.
Yeah, it was catchable ball there though, so you gotta make those plays. This is one of those broken spirit games here already. It's only second quarter. Guys got to pick their heads up, really.
Yeah. I mean, it gets to the point where, you know, you don't even worry about winning or the scoreboard anyway. Erase the scoreboard and just go out there and play football.
Yeah.
If I traveled all this way, I'm going out there, I'm getting a hit.
I'm going to catch the ball, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. There's a penalty there and a timeout on Express. I see the coaches trying to. Coach is going to get this together here. And I completely agree. If the coach is getting on these players because of that, yeah. By the way, though, hey, you still always join us with a little excitement. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I love that. I really do.
Yeah.
Sportsmanlike conduct. We have plenty guests. We're definitely looking for more. Either call-ins or visit us. Again, you can contact us on IM_bully-free on Instagram. Join us and friend us on that. Or also you can actually message us through YouTube. It's a Squad Goes Inc. on YouTube. You can do that as well, or visit yesbullyfree.org. Hit us on contact there. We got plenty of places to contact. You can contact the Facebook, Cornelius Bogart on Facebook. So,
and as you mentioned, a lot of guests on Unsportsmanlike Conduct. We've had comedian Bernita Ward. Coming up next week, we're going to have coaches from the Glenville Elite Panthers. So Muni League football is in session again. It's that time. We'll have they'll be coming to Voice of Radio Studios, Unsportsmanlike Conduct. Speak with them and about how they plan on being a bully-free sponsorship program also. So we welcome them into our pledge campaign and as a bully-free partner.
Yes. There's with the awareness campaign itself, there's gun violence is bullying. Police brutality is bullying. Economics, there's bullying going on.
Financial literacy.
It's bullying. It's the physical and emotional piece of it from social media that's bullying.
Yeah, cyberbullying.
That's it. So, of course, many more. So once we all aware of the types that goes on, we can start addressing them and ourselves. And so you take the pledge yourself to become bully-free. That definitely will change a lot of situations that goes on in our world that we live in. So
very pivotal there. And as Coach mentioned, you can always support us if you can't make it out to our events. As we know, you can always support us online. You can visit yesbullyfree.org. When you go there, not only, as Coach mentioned earlier, you'll see the definition of bullying, but you'll also see our pledge. That's involved in our pledge campaign that I spoke of earlier. And then you'll be able to help donate by purchasing a I Am Bully Free t-shirt. Proceeds do go to the nonprofit organization Squad Goes Inc.
And all the proceeds help us continue to spread the word and enlighten all the individuals of what type of bullying that goes on.
Provide mentoring, provide workshops. So those are the things Just some of the few things I may say, actually. But on the whole, that's the main reason.
Window tint.
Two minutes left. 2 minutes left in this second quarter here. Howard Huskies down 31-0 to the Erie Express. Just a doggish of a game right now. Raheem Townsend just trying to get something going for the Huskies here. And I feel he will. Hand off to Burpo now. Burpo cutting up the middle. Burpo harassed and brought down by two defenders of the Express. Bring up 2nd down and 8. So once again, I was saying before, the play there, all proceeds, go to the mission and the vision. The vision is to bring awareness to the types of bullying. The mission, however, is to provide and address those different types and, provide mentoring and coaching, providing educational teaching and training workshops and, just mere human services to our community. It's going to be a sack. Townsend brought down by the big defensive linebacker, Glenn Connor, 6'4", 255 pounds. A loss there for the Huskies with just about 64 seconds left here in this first quarter. .64 seconds left here in Dollinger Field. Small break in the action here as quick timeout, quick 20-second timeout. Coaches coming on the field to address their corresponding teams here. And as you see, we're rooftop. Outside with the elements. Beautiful breeze here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Raheem Townsend with the snap. Snap. He has time this time. Just a little bit outside, however.
Yeah, he overthrew him, but hey, he was open. That's for sure.
Yeah, and actually there was time for Townsend to get that ball out that time. So he was trying to hook up with the wide receiver Jacob Belly on that one. And once again, that was a 4th down play, so bring up a change of downs. And the Erie Express will get the ball with 60 seconds left here before halftime. Don't forget to catch live playoff action from the Lou tomorrow. Quarterfinals, 4 teams left. As we move into the championship game next week, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be some get up and get down and some jump shooting, some fast pace. I'm expecting redemption to come out of that.
You expect redemption to live again?
Yeah, that might be redemption against Brigade. That's a good possibility. It sounds like to me who might win this thing.
So Brandon Hanna
Cross on
handing it off here.
That's great D.
And Jordan in the game on the offensive side normally plays linebacker. Took the carry there.
And come out in a empty set here. They got 2 guys covering over here. There's 3. There we go.
Handling to the side, towards the sideline. Incomplete pass there, trying to find McWilliams.
Yeah, that was that was a good break up there on pick number 38. He's always everywhere. That's what happened.
Jacoby.
Yep. Yeah. Mr. Brown.
So incomplete pass there for McWilliams.
Just FYI, Jacoby is one of the older guys on the team. He's a veteran. He's going to keep playing. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get him a pick 6 if you read that next one like that.
Right.
We got 23 seconds here in the half. Third down and about 15 for the Express. And right now their Express is up 31-0 against the Howard Huskies.
31-0 here. 3rd down for Hannah and the Express. 3 wide receivers. Hannah steps back. He's going to go downfield. He's got a man and a one-hand catch there by Corey McWilliams. And wow, what a catch and a deliver for Hannah, hooking up with McWilliams once again. They hooked up last time for a deep for a touchdown, but this time McWilliams showing the athletic ability to just reach out and bring that in with one hand. Touchdown, Erie Express.
Yeah, he was in his hip pocket too. That was a great throw by the quarterback. I will tell you that.
With no pressure on Hannah from that one, so you're able to just kind of pick his targets off like a sniper.
Man, but did you see where the ball was placed?
Yeah, yeah.
No one could have defended that.
No.
She was tall enough.
It was either going to be a catch or an incomplete pass.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, he had Tim Jordan, who had just ran that ball. He had him in the opposite corner of the end zone, kind of wide open there. So
yeah.
Hannah decided to go back to the former Corey McWilliams. And a name that we've called all afternoon, Jeremy Ditzler, come in for, I believe, his 5th kick of the day. Ditzler getting his workout in today. 38-0, 18 seconds left here before halftime. And as I was mentioning earlier, Lou League Conference Finals tomorrow, so best teams out of the East, top 2 teams out of the West. Number 1 Redemption taking on the number 2 Born to Hoop. That'll be
1 o'clock. First game is at 1.
So that'll be 1 o'clock coverage.
Yeah.
Second game at 2 o'clock. That's going to be the Western Conference number 1 Brigade taking on the number 6 Fear No One. So come out and join us for that. Come out and join me for that. McQueen on the scene. I'll be there with Big Skip, former player of the Lou League, to do the play-by-play and color on that one. Can't wait to see that. And then from there, we'll head and we'll eat some fish. Meet you there.
Yeah, we have something saved for you. That's for sure. We won't close out over there until about 6 o'clock. So we'll be there. So it's time we go set to kick off Express.
So a bouncing kick once again. Picked up Jacoby with a little play. He's got a block there. Good spin move there. Now he's got space, and he can actually get downfield. He can actually score, but they do flow. Lines you on the field.
Tackle. He can't tackle. He had no equipment on. That should be illegal. That should definitely be. He wasn't supposed to hit anybody. That's really dangerous, too. That guy should not be out there like that.
And someone's hurt. Is it Jacoby?
Yeah.
He may have just ran out of gas there.
No, that was the guy
No.
with the shoulder, with no shoulder pad on. That's
Oh,
the guy I
and-
told you that he shouldn't have been out there. That's just terrible. That should be a penalty. I don't know how they can do that.
So Ditzler may have caught Jacoby right in the solar plex. So we're in halftime in this one. We'll keep you updated. Keep you updated as what's going on the field, but Jacoby's still down. So we'll have updates on that injury when we come back for the second half. We're live here at Dollinger Field for coverage of the GridIron Developmental Football League and the Howard Huskies as they take on the Erie Express. You're watching live coverage brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. It's halftime, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Second half action, third quarter action here from Dollinger Field, home of Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Said Gamblers because we're here in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm thinking about Grove City, but home of the Ramblers, and today home of the GridIron Development Football League, and also home of the nonprofit organization Squad Goes Inc. We're here for the second half. The Huskies, let's just say, had a hard time in the first half. The experienced Erie Express have played a solid game. Solid play out of their quarterback and leader, Brandon Hanna. 2 big touchdowns. He was able to hook up with his wide receiver, Corey McWilliams. McWilliams pulling one in, Odell Beckham stylish. So here we stand, 38-0.
Which we have at the Cleveland Browns, and we're going to play Pittsburgh. So, Odell will be pulling some of those in against the Steelers, I'm sure.
So I'm sure Coach James Howard at halftime spoke to his young team about finishing the game and finishing strong and keeping their heads up. This was a good run on first down for Jason Burpo. However, yellow towel on the field, so we have a penalty.
Yeah, I think it's encroachment. Oh, he had 2 flags. He had one on both sidelines there. So they offset and replay down. What they got going on? Yeah, I guess they both had the same penalty there.
So penalty waved off. 2nd and 3 for the Huskies now. Townsend at quarterback. The snap. Another handoff to Burpo. This time he's bottled up. Short, if any, gain on that one to bring up 3rd down.
Great penetration by Javon Carter. For the Express.
So that run was good for a first down. And the Huskies have to be happy about that coming out of halftime. See if they can put together a drive here. Townsend, the snap. Throw outside and almost picked off there.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those today on both sides. Nobody wants to catch the ball.
Well, as a receiver, you have to come back to those footballs, also those passes. You come back to try to complete the catch, but you come back most definitely to try to stop the defense from getting an interception if you see that beforehand the ball is underthrown.
Here come the choo-choo train again. Choo-choo.
Coming in the direction that the Howard Huskies are moving right now. Huskies on the 2nd down and 10. Fake pass.
Yeah.
This side, an inside handoff to number 2, Lamont Thomas. So Thomas able to get ahead for 5 yards, and the Huskies are running the ball here, Coach.
Yeah, and not doing too bad at it.
So as they run the ball, the time ticks down on the clock. 11 minutes left in this 3rd quarter here. Be 3rd down.
10 minutes and 53 seconds and counting.
3rd down and 6 here. High snap once again. Townsend picks it up, and then he's buried in the backfield. And the weather is beautiful here in Erie, PA, but down on the field for the Husky, when it rains, it pours. High snap, fortunately able to.
I don't know if the quarterback was ready for that, though. He just kind of was snapped, and all of a sudden he seen it coming, and he kind of looked the other way, so I don't know.
Well, first half they were going for it on 4th down. I'm going to assume here that Coach Howard, as well as assistant coach Zachary Fitz, are going to decide to just, let him quarterback this thing out. Townsend with the snap. Protection stepping up. Scrambles outside. Good block there. See if he can break a tackle there. He does. Scrambling ahead. First down and more. Raheem Townsend all the way down to the 35-yard line of the Express.
Yeah,
big play there for the Howard Huskies.
Big run. Big run, big play. Yeah, it should be time. I'm sure they took the veterans out. Letting some of the younger guys get some playing time. They're definitely going to need them.
So Raheem Townsend with a big play there for the Howard Huskies.
Choo-choo. My gosh, this is, if you live over here, I know it has to be a nightmare for you because this is absolutely insane. Some more graffiti.
Yeah, I like that. Barrel
Tasmic.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Tune art.
It's a quarterback keeper here. They pick up about 4 or 5 yards. He's holding his wrist.
And that's Carlisle.
Wow. This is going nowhere fast.
Well, second injury to Carlisle this game. Called it ill-advised helmet to helmet in the first half. Now he'll go off the field holding on to his left wrist. Fortunately, not his throwing wrist, and that'll bring Raheem Townsend back into the game at QB. Second down for Townsend. High snap again.
Oh, wow.
Hand off to Burpo, and he handed it off, and big number 92 was already standing there. Mark Richardson, 6'1", 225 pounds. So as you look at the defensive line of the Erie Express, I mean, you're looking at an average of about 280 pounds, 290 pounds. You got guys that go big as 340, 320. So
They just a little weight behind them.
So if you're trying to get through those tackles, I mean, hard job there.
That's some ball control going on here this third quarter for the Huskies, right? They didn't had the ball the whole quarter so far. Half of it.
Yeah, half the quarter so far. So half and ticking. This will be a big third down here But if you're the Huskies, you're already thinking you're in fourth down territory. So pick up five. We'll see what they do here. Man in motion is Hunt.
That's a fake jet there.
Townsend thought about keeping it. He'll throw outside, incomplete pass, throwing at his man's feet, avoiding the interception.
Richardson and Roman arrive in the pressure for the Erie Express.
Be a fourth
Marks must be investors
and long.
with sponsorship.
For the Huskies here.
Time for some sponsor love.
A little under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Yeah, that's that sidearm action that he threw that ball with. So it's really hard to complete a pass like that when you're running. You know, the momentum carry right into the
Bernie
dirt.
Kosar did it good.
Yeah, he was running forward though, man. He wasn't running backwards or sideways. He was running forward. You know. So.
Fourth down here for Townsend.
And Bernie was 6'5", right?
Yeah.
He's 5'6".
Oh, and I'm not sure if this would be called an interception or not.
No, that was on the ground.
So Townsend with an incomplete pass, trying to hook up with his wide receiver, number 8, Jamel Moore, and it just went over the head of Jamel Moore. Be a turnover on downs, and the Erie Express will turn ahead the other direction. Express with the ball now. They'll start their first drive of the second half. Probably in the worst field position that they had all game, starting from their 33-yard line.
Might be all year, Coach. Uh-oh.
Hannah going deep and overthrown. Try to hook up with the running back, Bud Brown. That was an incomplete pass there.
Overthrown there.
But as you mentioned, ball control there for the Huskies. 9 minutes they kept that one. 9 minutes on that drive and that possession. It kind of fizzled out there, but only 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Moving very faster than the first half already.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened to that first half. That first half was super long. It was 2.5 hours.
We were bludgeoned with injuries, so it always slows the clock down. Getting guys off the field. Express going back to their workhorse, number 32, Shannon Jackson. Jackson able to bust outside for a run of 5. Third down and 5 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Need to get it to at least the 38 and a half. So third and 4.5, 5 yards for here for Hannah and the Express. The snap. Go back to the Jackson. Jackson barely through the hole, and Jackson looks to be right on the line here. See what the call on this one. But he was just about right there, and it will be a first down for the Erie Express.
Yeah, he tried to ref that ball in right there. He missed the first. 4 minutes and 34 seconds here in the third.
Flag on the play. Hannah went the other way to McWilliams again. McWilliams picked up 9, but we'll see what the penalty is. just joining us here, we're in the third quarter of this GridIron football game. Both these teams coming out of the Extreme North Division. As it stands now, the Express are 4-0. Huskies 1-2-1. In a tie game that we were at in Cleveland and in Brooklyn, they took on the Cobras. A rain delay game, rain that soaked all night up until 55 seconds left in the fourth, and they had to call it because of the lightning. So that's why the Huskies stand there are 1-2-1, but they will have to finish that game. I believe that'll be on June 13th when they take the Cobras on again.
Yeah, we were told that 55 seconds, and if they go into overtime, they still have to play the overtime, and then they turn around, and then they'll play each other once more. So it'll be doubleheader. Two teams play each other twice.
So Hannah faked the handoff there, then gave it to the man in motion, Antonio Batista. Batista, after shuffling and avoiding a few tackles, is finally brought down, bring up second down for the Express, and time on the clock really moving. 2:50 left in this third quarter.
There's a 2-yard pickup there running to the sideline.
Yeah. So Batista running more horizontal than vertical, as Coach mentioned. Second down here for Hannah. McWilliams in motion. Keep an eye on him. Big plays all day. He goes to McWilliams right across the middle again. The same resilience of his first touchdown. McWilliams still breaking down tackles and picking up racks. Corey McWilliams all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's probably going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, which will put him even on closer to the end zone. But I saw McWilliams going in motion. So here's the big third play of the game, picking up big yards. And actually, this penalty looks as if it's going towards the Express.
What happened?
Might have been Antonio Batista. I'm going to assume it was unsportsmanlike because there was nothing really going on the line.
Well, where they're spotting the ball, where's the umpired areas? Oh, that's going against Erie. You know, and I just said, you know, these guys are class act, you know, good character, and you get one guy to kind of mess it all up, you know. This never fails. These guys got to get their act together.
Yeah, so ball was a big run for McWilliams, big catch and run for McWilliams, getting yards after the catch. He got down to the 2-yard line, but I believe it was a unsportsmanlike conduct on 24 Antonio Batista. So now they're pushed all the way back out to the 18-yard line. That'll be first and goal.
Going to an empty set here. Here we come with a jet motion.
McWilliams in motion. Keep an eye on him. He was open too. Opposite side. Touchdown, Erie Express.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think that was number 3, Terry Jackson on that one. No. Koran Williams. So Hannah going to the opposite end side of the end zone away from McWilliams. McWilliams was wide open, however, but he found Koran Williams.
Well, just an FYI, they probably wouldn't get us to do a game here because it's just you're up 44-0. Show a little class. You're not getting paid. You're not in the NFL. Act like just grow up, you know. I want us to turn and harp to a sideline. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So
one of the things I like doing high school lacrosse, boys and girls lacrosse out of Cathedral Latin School. One of their pregame things, one of the pregame prayers I would have to recite is something about, we want to knock the opposition down, but we want to also help that opposition up. So, as you mentioned, Coach, it's all about the sportsmanship.
It's about character, man. You're up 44-0, and your character is horrible. So, if I was a coach somewhere looking for players, these guys that I watch act that way, they wouldn't be on my radar.
Exactly. So 45-0 now. 1:46 left in the third quarter for James Howard and his Howard Huskies. I don't think we'll see any more tricks out of the special teams here for the Express. We know that they completed an onside kick early in the first quarter. However, I'm sure that's picked up now, so.
Choo-choo.
And another train goes by. And Bobby is on one. Kickoff here, penalty flag, probably going to be holding. But a good kick and a decent return by number 13, Jacob Bailey. We'll find out what the penalty is about here in just a second.
Back at you live here. Howard Husky with the ball.
Townsend throwing outside. However, that one's called incomplete to Dayton Davis. Raheem Townsend still just having a hard time, and it comes down to timing,
Yeah. A little over 1 minute to go here in the third. We're moving ahead on to the fourth.
So now Townsend with shotgun formation. Looking to throw, and this one just dropped by the receiver. So Townsend had an opportunity there to complete a pass, but that one just dropped. Just a little bit of lack of concentration on that one, that's all. So now third down, 45-yard line of the Express. 4 wide receivers for Raheem. Play called dead. I'm going to assume this is going to be a false start.
False start.
So it is a false start. A 5-yard penalty for the Huskies. And this one may run out to the fourth quarter before they get this play off. Ball sitting exactly right at the 50-yard line, so they'll pretty much just have to turn around where they stand. 5 seconds left, 3 seconds left, 1 second left, and the play called dead. They'll reverse fields, and we'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Hey, this is your boy Coach Bogart. While I'm here dialing up plays, make sure you like and share this video with all your friends.
Hey, this your boy McQueen on the scene. While you're watching, please make sure to like and share this station with all your friends. Fourth quarter action here from Dollinger Field here in Erie, Pennsylvania. This broadcast being brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. SG Live.
On the play, it looks like the Huskies have it. Or not.
Rough play there on third down.
Yeah, with an express player down.
So number 42 for the Express. Looks as he's able to get up now, but as you mentioned earlier, Coach, man's injury, he gets up and then he gets mouthing off to the sideline.
You know, and that's what I said. It doesn't make sense to, you know, the type of game it is right now. You know, what's the point? You can just quit. You can just go home.
This should just, at this point, it should just be a football game. You know?
You can.
Juwan Carlisle back in the game now for the Huskies at quarterback.
Yeah, I think we had a hole back there.
Yeah.
Pass is incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Man, these little bugs up here, man, it's irritating. It's everywhere. No, probably because the temperature changed and it's getting dark.
Yeah, it might be the black that you have on because I'm not getting affected.
I don't gray pants here. I have on some neon.
Yeah, I look like a citronella candle.
Is that what it is? They run from that color.
Yeah. I'm good. I was thinking, I'm gonna wear my mosquito repellent shirt out here.
You know, I think
I look like a goalpost.
Hey, you better watch it. They kick you. They kick the ball right at you.
Yeah, Ditzler could. He's got a foot on him.
You think he can kick it up here?
I think he can kick it up here.
Do you?
From the sideline, not from midfield, but from the sideline right here.
That's a big-time kick, something like that going on.
What kind of mascot you think that is for the Express there? Is that
I
an
don't
engineer?
know. I don't know what that thing is.
Looks as if he may be a welder. Then, he's got a top like a bathroom vent.
A bathroom vent.
A ceiling vent. So, but he's got a helmet on it.
You know what? Let's see. Let's see if anybody can tell us what it is. He's walking away. Darn it. I don't know what he is.
I'm gonna imagine he's some type of engineer or something.
Express? Express means engineering?
Well, we ain't got the trains going on in the background, so. Dayton Davis. Completed catch there for the Huskies. But short of the first down marker, that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Erie Express will get the ball back. So as we zoom in on him here, whatever he is, he's got some rhythm to him.
Look like he's trying to dance a little bit. What you got on there? Let's go, mascot. What you got? Show us a few moves.
He may be a little tired of that. I mean, 45 points up. He might be out of moves.
Or a little hot one, huh?
Yeah. He's grabbing the Gatorade. Oh. Yeah, he's spraying the Gatorade into his players' mouths. Looks like how they spray the sake in your mouth at the hibachi.
Sake.
Back to football here. Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we just have a little fun here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's what football should be about. Have a little fun.
False start on the Express. That'll push them back 5 yards.
You know, that was the funniest thing I've heard. I went to a restaurant, and the guy is sake. Yeah, so he was really funny. By the way, as we always say, this is a Squad Goes Inc. presentation. It's a 501c3 nonprofit charity in the state of Ohio here. And we're running our I Am Bully Free awareness campaign. And it's a character thing. Right now there's a lot that's going on out here that's traumatizing to a lot of people, whether it may be see, this guy is out there on the field for nothing. There he is. So if you're the head of this game, the league, he need to be tossed. This is the second time he's at it. He need to be tossed.
Yeah, and that was number 42. You know, we had to take a pause for it because he was injured on the ground. I don't even have a name for him.
Doesn't look good for the GridIron League. Then you keep him on the sideline. That's just terrible.
Or you go home.
Yeah.
The game is over with.
So.
Yeah, he stands in front on the sideline.
Yeah.
So 11:56 left in this game. 45-0 for the host, Erie Express. First down after a false start, 15.
Well, why is it first down again?
Well, false start, you don't take the down. You just
they just moved the ball back and gave him the first down again.
Yeah, on a false start.
That was a false start back in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they gave him a sportsmanlike conduct and the guy running on the field with no.
No, I don't think they gave him a flag at all. He didn't receive anything.
Oh, wow. FYI, league number 42. Throw him out the league.
First down. Well, yeah, first down after that pickup. Handoff now to Chris Daly. Daly forges ahead for another first Erie
That's another
Express first
flag.
down.
Holding. It's just and they're supposed to be a good team. This is terrible. Terrible. We follow the Huskies, though. If you notice, they're down 45-0 right now. Ultimately, not a good game. But the composure is here, and they're still just playing football. So, and those are the kind of organizations that we follow. So, GDFL, we still believe in everything you do because of the Howard Huskies, and we are bully-free.
We are bully-free, and as you mentioned, the Huskies being down 45 points right now, you would think it would be them that would be causing the schematics and the things out there on the field. But as you mentioned, Coach, and then them being the youngest team in the league, they're playing, and Express being almost one, if not the most veteran, team, in the established team in the league, should know better,
Yeah.
But arrogance comes with attitudes. We'll see what they do on first down here. Hannah hooking up with McWilliams. McWilliams almost broke a tackle to bust it for deep. But he does pick up a big first down all the way down to the 28-yard line.
It's the first time I've seen him run in the whole game. That's the class of Erie, huh?
So 10 minutes and ticking for Hannah and the Express. Handoff now to Daly. Daly busting outside. Daly hurdling and brought down close to the start of the red zone.
Yeah. They bring back in Jackson with under 10 minutes here to go in the game. Bring back in your starting running back. Doesn't make sense, a lot of it. I don't know. But none of it makes sense to me.
Second down now. Man in motion. He's wide open, too. It's Antonio Batista. And play broken up. Good defense there by Bailey.
And that just showed a class of 13. That was he could have set him up and took a big shot at him. You know what I mean? But he didn't. So I always talk through these games so everyone who's watching, they can understand the concept of coaching. Coaching isn't always attitudes and things like that. You got to teach. So good class by Bailey, number 13 there, just to break it up, not to go for the big shot. Yeah.
The targeted shot, as you would say.
It would have been. You could have targeted that.
Yeah.
That would have been perfectly legal.
And the light on my shirt starting to dim out here now in Erie, PA, as Bug's starting to attack me a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's what you get. Not just me.
8:44, and I can get away from them. 8:44 left here in the game. Shotgun formation. Hannah's going to keep it, actually. Scramble outside. A lot of green, and untouched he goes. Right out of bounds at about the 7-yard line of the Huskies. And if you follow the Erie Express and Brandon Hannah, he had 3 rushing touchdowns, one being about 40 yards against the Cleveland Cobras. So something we haven't seen out of him a lot today, but Brandon Hannah does have the ability to run the ball. He's a great ball runner. And he's a decent-sized, good-sized quarterback to run the ball.
Yeah.
6'2", 225 pounds. First and 10. First and goal for Hannah and the Express. Man wide open in the back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown. And that's number 3, Terry Jackson. So the Express pouring it on. Ditzler with a kick here. And a fake, however. A keeper by Jackson. Jackson scrambling around now. Backpedaling still. Flag on the play, holding. Jackson to throw it up for grabs. This one is picked off. And he should be able to run this one back here, right, Coach?
Yeah, but like he did, you know, just get out of bounds. Then somebody throwing their helmet. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. You get a few rotten apples, you know what I mean? Spoil a bunch.
Yep.
And those rotten apples, I'll be the one to talk about it because those become the ones that the negative pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, good pick.
Anytime you got bad seeds, you either you pick them out or they're going to end up, as you said.
Scrape them in, put them in the garbage.
Yeah, or they're going to end up affecting the whole bag. So
that's it.
The whole bunch or whatever it may be. So
yeah.
8 minutes left in this game, folks. If you're still watching, 51-0 here. So the kickoff for the Express, returned by Jacob Bailey out to about the 27-yard line is where the Howard Huskies will start this drive. 8 minutes left, 7:51 to be exact in the fourth quarter here. Watching primetime coverage, live coverage of the GDFL, the GridIron Development Football League. This coverage being brought to you and powered by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. We here. So
Seven minutes and 10 seconds, still counting here.
And I was mentioning before, this broadcast being brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. We here at Squad Goals are committed to bringing forth bully awareness and the different types of bullying that can occur, and also the trauma that can be caused, the long-lasting trauma that can be caused by bullying. So bring forth awareness as Carlisle will bomb it out here.
Who got the ball? Oh, that Huskies got that. Wow, what a catch. He took that from me. Good job. Huskies, way to get your man and go on and play football. Howard Huskies is a sponsored
bully-free
pledge organization. You can see, proven fact. That's what we do is good here. One of the youngest teams as well, and that youth you can really kind of lose your composure with that youth, and they hasn't at all. They continue to just play the game. So if anyone out there listening, you want your team to become a pledge organization, you can contact us. Bullyfree.org and hit the contact button, and you can catch us there.
That was Justin Harris that picked up that last big play. Now it would be Carlisle on a quarterback keeper, and Carlisle just having a rough game. Poor kid. Looking as if he went down for his third injury. Maybe he just rolled his ankle there.
He was grabbing his knee.
Yeah. I think he rolled his ankle or knee, somewhere in the leg area, but it looks as if he'll stay on the field.
Oh, wow.
Heart of a lion, as they say.
Yeah.
Carlisle will go to the sideline now. And I'm not sure he'll play quarterback now for the Huskies.
Five minutes and 19 seconds and counting here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Howard Huskies is down 51-0 and just still competing.
Still competing, still keeping a good attitude. Now it's going to be a direct snap to Harris. Harris broke a tackle there. Harris with the moves.
We got a flag down.
And I'm not sure. I don't know if this should be on the Huskies or not. And now we have another player from the Crush. Getting into it. Saw the bigger guys throwing their weight around.
But the Huskies, as they always do, they come together. They come together and they handle it.
Second down now for the Huskies. And
I will tell you guys out there, I'm watching players. I'm watching attitudes. I'll be the first to dial 911 with any of it. So,
yeah, he is the coach for a reason.
That's it. I'll dial the 911.
4:48, and another train approaches us here in Erie, Pennsylvania from Dollinger Field.
And as you look, it's nothing but the Express. Penalty after penalty after penalty. Up 51-0, and you still act like a bunch of buffoons.
And this time I believe it was on number 92, Mark Richardson. So
doesn't make sense, you know. We're right here. Way to just throw it away. Good job. Way to just throw it away.
So Carlisle, happy to see him back in the game now. Well, it looked as if he tried. He tried to go to the back of the end zone, just a little bit over his head, as you mentioned, just throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, if he was a couple inches taller, though, he could have got to that. Yeah, he could have got to that. Here we go, second down, and I guess it's goal because the yard marker's down. Second and goal.
Second and goal, and this is going to be a fancy play right here. You got Carlisle going out into the slot. Jacob Harris at quarterback with Burpo to his right. Let's go Huskies. The snap. Davis keeps it. Davis cutting up the middle.
For a touchdown.
Jacob Harris, and that's going to be a touchdown. Justin Harris.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for the Huskies. So finally, getting their first score of the game, but I'll take it. The announcer here at Dollinger Field trying to be the fourth referee, stating that the Huskies had 12 men on the field, but good way of the Huskies to score the touchdown and get that man off the field. So they'll go for 2 here. 3:48 left. Carlisle in the backfield. Burpo to his right. Moving him around. Burpo to his left now. Carlisle with the keeper. Trying to push.
They got a penalty here.
Got a penalty, though, so they may be able to try it again.
There's another penalty. There's another one. I think there's how many flags out there? 2. But this is the thing when you're supposed to be a good team, a top team, act like it. You know, classless.
And you got to love how the Huskies they're grabbing each other and regrouping themselves and saying, "Hey, come on, let's get back on. Let's play.
That's what it's about.
Let's play.
You know? It's about football.
It's about football."
And then we wonder what's going on around the country now with all the violence that's going on. This is the reason why. And nothing's wrong with the smaller schools. Don't get me wrong here. But you're really being classless. And there's 78 again. He was part of the conflict at the very beginning. Then 42, and then the quarterback's supposed to be the class. You know, he's number 1. So, and those are the ones that's actually acting. So there it is, offsetting penalties again. So, I don't know, It's one of those games you got to just bring your team together, try to get off the field, get out of here, and be done with it.
So I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think with the penalty, it negated the attempt for the 2 points, so they didn't score it anyway. So 4th down, it's over with. So offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties, I forgot.
Something like that. Yeah, because they had both of them.
I forgot they even ran the play, so you're exactly right. So 51-6 here. The Huskies kick off to the Express. It'll be their first kickoff of the game, or actually their second.
Howard Huskies again, as we say. Top class. I don't understand. 51-6 doesn't make sense. But commentators here, if the league want to pull the film, you can definitely pull the film. You can see all the negativity that's going on here, and hopefully you take action, GDL. Hopefully you do.
Yeah, there were multiple infractions on that last play. And as you mentioned, Coach, I mean, you're up 45 points. He had a big return, and, 3 players I saw just go over there and just purposely push Husky players in the back. First of all, that's classless, but that's also cowardly.
Yeah.
Push a man in his back,
And they walking it back again on him. It's just, it just doesn't make sense. But hopefully the league takes some action on this.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is players only, as you being the coach, players only do what their coaches allow them to do.
Yeah,
and accepting them to do. So
and he is right here.
When you and now Coach Howard will come out and speak to Coach Mark Pilling.
Well, he's a look at him. Just look at how he's acting.
Yeah, and Pilling he looks like as if he's defending the actions of his players. So
yeah, he's terrible. He shouldn't be in the league with a team either. Absolutely horrific. Absolutely. And he's still harping back and forth. That's terrible. Cathedral Prep shouldn't have him on the field either, on their field, because that doesn't look good for their school. But you're playing in the GDFL. You're not NFL. It's just terrible. I'll make a decision after the league look at the film whether we keep this up online, because this is what we don't do as far as Squad Goes Inc. So we'll make a decision on the way home tonight. So we probably will not leave this film up.
.334 left here in this game. And if it wasn't for the multiple infractions and pauses because of fighting and chattering, this game very well would have been over. We all would have been on our way homes. Enjoy the rest of our Saturday evening. But here we stand with 3:34 left. I'm not even sure what the holdup is now.
And I just got word from Mrs. Bogart over here. She said they may not know that this is live and being recorded by commentators. This is actually what we do. So, FYI, Express.
There's a thing called honesty and there's a thing called integrity. You can be honest.
You got to slide a little character up in there too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, yeah, that too. But
yeah.
We all know the difference between honesty and integrity. Integrity is doing what you're supposed to do when nobody's watching.
Yeah.
And that's how you're supposed to act when you never know who's watching. That's the thing about it.
Yep.
So we are the eye of the sky.
We're the eye.
So right now we're eyeing a 45-point lead for the Express. We're also eyeing that time clock under 3 minutes now. And it just seems like there's a delay from play to play each possession. Not sure if the Express are just going to nail this one out. No, they'll run a play here. Throw it downfield. It's Batista. Batista with a great move off the catch, and he's going to be gone. 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5. And Batista, Antonio Batista, with a great catch and move there. Batista looked as if he might be going out of bounds and just kind of jab-stepped the defender, and he was gone. Nothing but green in front of him. So,
well, there's the head coach saying 2. So if that's class and character, that proves to you that it's not. So horrible. This person, character-wise, he's terrible, and he think it's cool, huh? So, but okay.
You see class out of there. Number 7, Cam Scott for the Huskies coming over and, giving Batista some props on the touchdown on a great move.
Yeah.
So you like to see that.
That's what we coach. And then he's still staring down the sideline of the Huskies. So that's where you create issues at. So, but back to the game with the youth over here. Back to the game, but that's what's that head coach name?
Mark Pilling.
Mark Pilling. That's true character and class.
Assistant coach Reggie Hightower.
Yeah.
I believe that's the assistant there. The red hat.
Red hat. Oh, okay.
Express
No
try to
yeah.
drive ahead, and the extra 2 is no good.
Yeah. So it gets to the point. This is he's not coaching to build character in individuals. He's I guess is self-motivated. So.
I'd like to remind you one more time before this broadcast is over, it's being powered and brought to you. That's why we are so serious about what we cover, which teams we cover, which media we keep and don't keep, because we are in the midst of our pledge campaign to lift bully awareness and the different types of bullying that can occur in an individual's life and how to avoid that bullying, how to deal with the bullying. Because a lot of times when you can expect things to happen, then you know how to deal with them, then you can resist the long-term effects of the trauma. So,
and at conclusion of this, we will have 2 cameras facing the handshake, and any negativity will be picked up. So, just an FYI. So we're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds here left in the fourth quarter. Howard Huskies down 57-6, and they had 3 penalties, which was penalties on offensive infractions. No unsportsmanlike conducts, no issues as far as character-wise, but the Express probably had about 10 or 15 of those.
Easy.
And they're winning 57-6. So, what?
130 seconds left here, as Coach stated. Ditzler.
130. Why you gotta say it like that? 130 seconds. 130 seconds is gonna be like 10 minutes.
Jeremy Ditzler, who's played all game with no shoulder pads, knee pads. You actually saw him take out a player from the Huskies right before halftime.
Yep.
Kind of leaned his shoulder into the solar plex section.
Yeah, on the tackle.
On the tackle. So now, 57-6. And once just telling Queen Bogart there, I was expecting another train. I want to see one more train before I leave. See the artwork there before I leave. Beautiful Erie, Pennsylvania. But here we are from Erie, and we're just 2 minutes away from this game being over. 2-minute warning. Offense of the Huskies on the field now. Jacob Harris at quarterback with Burpo to his right. Read option here. Harris to keep it. Cuts it back. Good move there. Break a tackle, and he's brought down.
Yeah, look at the official warning.
He started to bring out his flag.
He's warning someone. I sent him to the sideline. That's a class of Erie. Officials sending him off the field. There it is.
Well, he's been starting things all day.
Yeah.
As I said, that's number 92, Mark Richardson, once again. So,
Yeah. Yeah, he threw him off the field.
amazing to me is the attitudes of some of these guys to be able to attract and draw sponsors. So, Mark Richardson, sponsored by Mark's Muskie Adventures.
Wow. So you get a sponsor that, huh? Yeah. So FYI, too, there's those sponsors who sponsor you should take their money back and never sponsor again.
1:38 left here now. Clock back to rolling. And it must have been an unsportsmanlike conduct play because it's a first down.
Only number 20.
So there's been a lot of laundry on the field today. Same color as my bully-free shirt here. And once again, a hold-up on the field.
Yeah, he's holding. He's running, letting the clock run down.
So
Taking a knee.
they're going to nail this one out. I think they're going to go ahead and call it. So that way we don't have to worry about any more altercations or anything like that as this time goes down. Clearly the referees can see that something would happen here as far as a cheap shot or one last little.
Yeah, that was great, Coach Howard, to just get on out of here without anything. Anything can happen.
So, few players from both teams showing sportsmanship here.
Yeah, and not saying the whole Erie Express team has anything.
No.
But it all starts with the coach. So, and you can kind of tell he's a characterless guy.
So that'll be it from Erie, Pennsylvania and Dollinger Field for this presentation of the GDFL GridIron Developmental Football League. Once again, it's been brought to you 57-6 final score here. But it's being brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. So you can follow Squad Goals, Inc. YouTube page and see all of our events and games and see how they are pretty much paired with our mission to bring forth and raise bully awareness.
And we'll make a decision tonight if this will be one of them or not. I'm for certain. We got to make one on our ride home. We'll decide, Ms. Bogart, myself, Teddy, and Coach Howard will make a decision from there tonight. But thank you for joining us again, as always. This is your boy, Coach Bogart.
It's McQueen on the scene, the voice of division. Hey, don't forget, here at Squad Goals, we are always working within the community, working for the community. And tomorrow, 2 events going on simultaneously, as I can get those words out. But simultaneous events going on tomorrow. Conference playoff finals from the Lutheran East of the Lou League. Come up and join. Coverage starts at 1 o'clock. 3656 Mayfield Road if you're in the Cleveland area. 3565 Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Mayfield Road 44118. I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Actually, I'll be there before that setting up, but coverage of the primetime game will start at 1 o'clock. That'll be Redemption taking on Born to Hoop. Then at 2 o'clock, we got the Brigade taking on the number 6 seed, Fear No One. So, conference playoff finals from Lutheran East. However, I'll be there, and at the same time, Coach and wife Bogart will be at the Larchmere Rock the Block. We'll be hosting and getting this fry on for a fundraising fish fry.
Fish fry fundraiser.
So if you want to help support broadcasts like this and nonprofit organization Squad Goals, and come up to the fish fry, bring the family, get you a couple dinners and things, and help us support and bring forth bully awareness and just bring forth a better quality of life, a better quality of a communication between people and organizations. So come out and join. We want to thank you, everyone who's been watching. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, and share our page with your friends and family. That's it from here. Anything for you, Coach Bo?
Nothing. Stay safe. I am bully free.
I am bully free. Have a blessed night, and we will see you later. We'll see you tomorrow, actually, live from Lutheran East and the Larchmere Rock the Block.